back on it. But like I said, I don't know, my battery died. Look, the doctrine is that this nigga here, Dr. Richard, these niggas keep running into these traps because conservatives are known for being dumb. Everybody know to be a conservative, is like a low level of logic. It's ridiculous. It's some dumb leftists because they just following the crowd. But one thing about following the crowd of being a leftist is to know statistics, is to know to deal with stuff on a fact-based thing. I know that the nigga Ben Shapiro jumped out the window talking about facts above your feelings and all that old bullshit. But really, to tell the truth, that nigga's a bitch. You's not a. I get it. Really, he'll jump in the ring every once in a while. But you notice them niggas that scared to step up and debate. Nigga, you's not a gunner. You's a runner. You's a runner, nigga. And, you know, Ben Shapiro, you seen what happened to, what's that corny ass nigga name, that racist ass white boy, what the hell is his name? What is that fucking stupid ass white boy name? Something Crowder, Steven Crowder. You seen what happened to him? He got in there with old boy, the socialist guy. I don't even know if he's a socialist, but the Jewish guy. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was a bona fide runner. That nigga was not with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Because he a coward. You feel me? He wasn't really with the shits. And nigga, he tried to do anything. I'm like, nigga, why you running? Just debate the nigga. He here, Sam Cedar. The nigga ran, bruh. That was really like, nigga, you a bitch. You's not a gunner. You's a runner. I'll at least give like Jesse Peterson. He might be, you know what I'm saying, lower than a gum on my shoe. But the nigga is still bold enough to, he'll let anybody in there. I ain't never seen nobody he stood down win. And so I give him his props for that. You feel me? I give him his credit for that because at least he ain't a coward. But he like did the daylight thing like he did in the battle rap because he can't even lose because everybody knows he's not taking it that serious anyway. So he kind of like grifting on a level like where it's like, and it's like people don't necessarily believe he don't believe the shit he's saying. It's just like people know that he know his role. He knows his role. That's what he do. And you know, he's the dude that's the Uncle Tom, but he like do it on a level. He do the Uncle Tom and the Coonan on a level where he ain't even trying to fake it at all. Like he not trying to be like, he not trying to be like, yeah, he not trying to fake it. He just let his shit fly. Come on, let's get to it.
Again, I was using critical race theory as a proxy for its methodology. But that's not what you said. You said you were a victim. I read it. Yes, I did the research on it. You said
listen
you
to that
were
shit.
a victim.
Listen to how that sounds. They talking about snowflakes. They talking about all this shit. This is why I hate conservatives. I hate them, bro. I hate them. You know what I'm saying? I literally fucking hate them. These niggas are just like disgusting. And the black, like the white ones, at least I get it. You feel me? Like I dap up and talk to a Ku Klux Klan member, or I don't even know what they say. Proud Boys. They say they ain't white, but what about like what's the one? Aryan Nation. I could deal with them guys before I could deal with like a nigga like him or like Candace Owens or like these dudes here are just that nigga don't deserve the pussy that he squat on. Nigga, you don't deserve the pussy that you squat on, nigga. You are a bitch. What a pathetic piece of garbage, ridiculous. Jesus Christ, this man here, bro. Listen to him, and his whole grift. His whole grift is, I stand up for the white man. I got kicked out of Red Card because they didn't accept me because I was edgy and I was black, and I told black people, no, it's not all the white man's fault, and everyone wasn't my friend. That's what that nigga fixed to say. Listen to what this nigga fixed to say.
Of critical race theory. And I was quite clear about what I meant. Yes, I was quite clear about what I meant. So, for example,
when were you a victim?
I partook in collegiate debate. In collegiate debate, there's a few kind of policy debate, there's national parliamentary debate, and there's other kinds, there's British parliamentary debate. And in almost all of the debates, particularly in policy and national parliamentary debate, a lot of people use critical race theory arguments. Not only that, but many of the debate judges themselves are not only sympathetic, but formally critical debaters. It's not like critical race theory is simply being used.
The nigga a bitch, but the nigga is, man, fuck the shit. But the nigga is articulate, you know what I'm saying? But he using that. The little talent he got. First of all, he articulate, but he feminine as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That nigga feminine as hell, bro. Oh, man. Oh, no, I ain't do that. I know what I need to do. Hold on real quick. I thought I turned it off. Yeah. I'm so tired of feminine ass black men. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga, but you know what's funny? I don't even care about him because he being feminine, but he's trying to imitate how white men talk. To him, he's talking like a white boy in his opinion. He's like, this how he talking. But the way he look at all the beta energy in him. You feel me? Like when he talk, it's like it's just so weak. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't have put some bass in your voice. Say it with your chest, little nigga. That nigga talk. Listen to how you talk. Like everything. I'm a victim of critical. That shit sound. These be the main niggas. We're conservative. Nigga, the only niggas that's running that conservative thing is the alpha male shit is them rednecks that they dumb, but they like chew their tobacco. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas. I wish I could do the thing with my foot when they rub the ground. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is the ones really getting down. You feel me? Like, but you know, cause they shoot their guns and they just rednecks. You know what I'm saying? They do what rednecks do. And, you know how they get down. So, of course, they might be dumb, but they do carry that level of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Because they just don't give a fuck. This nigga, he trying to carry, like, the liberal white man thing, but then run with the redneck white thing. It don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Run your mouth, little bitch. You little bitch.
Bitch. A wide array of arguments. No, critical race theory actually informs the structure of collegiate debate, whether it's terms like critique or what have you. Crenshaw has been quoted several times.
Right.
Bell and the idea of sort of Afro-pessimism.
Like Dr. Richey, he gonna tell me the shit you saying. Really, you saying a whole lot of shit, but he really not saying that. Like he's saying a bunch of big words. And he's trying to say, he really just breaking down, his whole thing is trying to break down critical race theory to make it like anti-white man. That's what it means. Which, I mean, to some degree, it is, but it's not. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily anti-white man. It's kind of like more like, like just anti-oppression. But we live in what we live in, and that's what it's been. So it's going to fall, and obviously, if you're young and you're white, you're going to fall up under that, and now you got to pay, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay for the sins of the father type shit, you feel me? But he's like trying to put his cape on. I got you, white man. I'll use my black skin and save you. I'm just like you, but I got black skin. I feel like how you feel. That's the whole grift, you know what I'm saying? But it like me, I really don't even. I'm not like a nigga that don't like white people. I'm not anti-white or something. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with white bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like, I really like a lot of white dudes. I mean, I've been cool with and shit like that. I mean. It's not really like, it's really like I judge them on that, but the truth is the truth. You feel me? It's not really like a nigga really, sometimes a nigga rather be around some white folks than around some niggas. You feel me? And that's real honest truth. And I ain't cooning. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? From their culture and what they got going on, you know that they living life on the easy way, but it's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Because all this shit is coming to in the end is a battle between what the shit is gonna come down to, and one thing I'm gonna do with all these coon ass, corny ass niggas and all them racist ass crackers, how we gonna play this shit is in the end is really just coming up to one thing. It's coming up to two things. It's really not that hard, and people is overthinking this shit. It comes to supremacy and inferiority. It's that simple. To be honest, I solved the whole America. This is what I do. I'm the CAU. I solve problems, and that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's coming down to. It's just inferiority and supremacy. You dig what I'm saying? And if you say black people is in the predicament and it's their fault, then you saying we inferior. No way around it. Ain't no debating it. I even had to go through this shit with my daddy. What about the hip hop? We the ones killing each other. And everybody do that same old goofy ass shit. But the point is, you can say what you want, bro. But in the end, we in this predicament. Why? You know what I'm saying? If you say it's because it's our fault, then you saying we inferior. It ain't no way around it. We can break it down into more details. It's the fathers. Oh no, feminism. But everybody else was offered feminism too. All the white women were offered feminism. Everybody was on. Well, and then we had poverty. So why was in poverty? Well, it's because we was out there pimping hoes, and why was pimping hoes? No matter you run that rabbit hole back, and then you always get that nigga will tell you all that bullshit. And this is why I hate all coons and all you racist crackers. Fuck y'all niggas too, because this the doctrine. Once you run that shit back to ground zero, it's only gonna fall in the logical place. It's gonna fall where? Okay, why is all that? Why is the disparity? Why is things different? It's gonna either come to you like you only got two options. It's a fork in the road. You got two options. Either it's because black people is inferior, or either it's because we was oppressed by white people. It's the only way you can get it. And we've been oppressed, and we oppressed people living in an oppressed system. And if you try and now necessarily the way niggas go about it until it is not always they might mess some things up because niggas is fighting over the symptom when the disease is killing you. You know, you tripping on, oh, I gotta get some hair plug-ins because this cancer that made me bald, but you gotta cure cancer, bro. Oh, and then my kidneys or whatever disease. Oh, I got AIDS, so I'm getting skinny. I need to eat more. But you still got AIDS, bro. You got to deal with the disease, not the fucking symptoms. But that's why I'm telling you, all these motherfuckers, as soon as they run into me, they get hit with a brick. You getting hit with a brick, because the CAU, I'm a damn wall. You ain't running past me, nigga, because I ain't letting you go nowhere. I'm going to run your stupid ass right through that rabbit hole, let you tell all that old, it's because of the hip-hop and the pimping hoes, and y'all niggas be out there gangbanging, and did you have to sell drugs just because they get, oh, you gonna run through all that shit. Well, there's gangs, y'all niggas in gangs, and then the women took welfare and feminism, oh, it's the white woman's fault, and blah, you gonna go through all that bullshit, but in the end, white people went through, all that same shit was in the same country they was in. Some of them did it, but for the most part, it didn't hit them like it hit us. So why? Either it's inferiority, either we going race realist with this shit, or we going straight up and down. Like my dad, in the words of my daddy, straight up and down. We going to white supremacy and we going to oppression. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that, if we don't want to judge the father for the son, well, it's just, you have to do it systemically. Ain't nothing gonna change anyway, but one thing about it, it's time to let the truth be told. It ain't no brighter days.
Several times. Because
when it all unfolds,
several times. So yeah, and because of those ideas that were dominant, I was not really accepted and allowed to be engaged debate by people. Well, I was allowed, but I wasn't really accepted by folks, and a lot of my arguments were considered to be offensive and ignoring lived experience being the core function of actually.
I'm gonna tell you, he's worse than Candace Owens. The way he talks. Candace Owens ain't this fucking bad. Candace Owens still actually talk like a black girl. She articulate, but this thing he put an inflection in his voice that is just like, it just irks me, bro. I can't get over the way he talks. It's just so weak to me.
And all of them say, in their section where they define critical race theory, that we use lived experience as a means of disrupting the narrative that ignores, black folks and their experiences. So, yeah.
Right,
Let me help you.
blow all
First
that
of all,
shit
brother,
away.
you are not a victim
Couple
of critical race theory.
sentences.
Critical race theory is a theoretical and advanced theoretical framework
You
that
see how he
poses a
still talk
question
like a
and a
nigga,
framework for analysis.
but he's
Nobody's
smart.
a victim of that whatsoever.
I'm
And
an
you learned it
ordinary
in the right
person, but
context
I'm paid.
if you were engaged in critical debate in a collegiate atmosphere. That is the right atmosphere. That is the right societal construct in order to learn an advanced theoretical framework, no matter what that framework may be. But all theoretical frameworks pose a question and a concept for analysis. I know you're well aware of that. You were no victim, sir. Let me bring to your attention some elements in modern society that I would like you to answer without
you
using
in the
critical race theory.
bullpen, bro. You getting ragdolled around.
Let's do that, bro.
That shit. He not hip. That nigga is not hip to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. Hey, who don't know what's going on? He don't know what's going on. He don't know what's going on. He don't know what's going on, bro. He don't know what's going on.
Shows that black students represent only 15%
He don't know what's
of total
going on,
US
bro.
students enrolled in public education.
But
they make up 35% of students suspended once.
That nigga
44% of students suspended more than once.
That nigga getting power drove and everything, bro.
That's from the U.S. Department
His
of
dumb
Education.
ass, he think he
also
don't.
found
I
in their
did good,
research
daddy.
that this disparity is
Sound
not
like Kanye
explained
West
by
calling
more frequent or more serious misbehavior
Donald Trump
by
daddy.
other
That nigga.
students.
He do good.
Their
You
behavior
did bad, boy.
to white students. However, their penalty was much more severe.
You made me look bad, boy.
And by the way, I like to always source my data. You can find that U.S. Department of Education.
That nigga smarter than you.
The New York City police officers were surveyed based on their stops. This was a survey after the fact, so this is not a lived experience survey. This is an actual data analytical survey. The data analytical survey showed that New York City, 88% of police stops involved Black and Latinx people, while 10% involved white people. Of those stops, 70% were completely innocent. So the data doesn't even justify them targeting Black and brown individuals. Another one, and you can find that information, New York Civil Liberties Union, Stop and Frisk data. Black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to experience a pregnancy-related death than white women, even at similar levels of income and education and health. You can find that data, the National Partnership of Families study. The next one, on average, Black men in the U.S. receive sentences that are 19.1% longer than those of white men convicted of the very same crime. You mean to tell me that I get 20% more time if I'm a Black man convicted in America than my white counterparts, and we are convicted of the same exact crime? There's another one. On average, in the U.S., Black individuals are twice as likely to be unemployed as white individuals with the same exact background as their white counterparts.
But he hitting him, he breaking down. Basically, he kind of galloping him, but
one study found.
Listen to this shit. He kind of galloping his ass. But one thing he hitting him with is he breaking down, like, you know, explain these concepts. Like he said, he gonna go through one. Cause you gotta go through them one by one. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, these things add up to something. They add up to some type of picture of what's going on. But I think in the end, homeboy, he don't try to fight him on it that tough. He just be like, we gotta look at it a little closer. Nigga, we wasting too much time. Get back up on your grind. The fuck? How long we gotta look at this shit, bro? What's going on, bro? But we can't be critical race theory. Which I'm like, if I was Dr. I'm trying to figure out, ain't that what they said it is? I don't know too much about no goddamn critical race theory and none of that bullshit. All I know about critical race theory is what I hear I come out this Dr. Richey. I got the black dude. I forgot his name. Homeboy used to be on CNN and shit. And then, you know, I think Destiny did one. Destiny got his ass whooped on a critical race theory, because I don't know, you want to get some white boy and he ain't even try. I was like, what's up with this nigga? Kind of bugged out on this one. He ain't even try to fight back. I was like, what the fuck? Because he had a debate on that modern day debate shit. But, you know, that's the only time I really ever seen a nigga lose was Destiny lost to that dude. Because he just sat there and he just took it. You know what I'm saying? He just gave up like, I don't care what you think. Because, you know, sometimes, I don't know, that nigga coming off a hangover or what was going on with him, but he ain't had no fight in him. He just barely, he threw a few things out, but he ain't had a spirit on him that day. You dig what I'm saying? But what I know about this Dr. Richey shit and I can't wait till my sister get up in here and we start doing this shit together. She can get a nigga a little cleavage and get all these simp ass niggas watching this channel. You feel me? They I'm telling you, man. Hold on for a second. All right, bro. Let's go and turn this shit up.
That job resumes with traditionally white-sounding names receive 50% more callbacks than those with black-sounding names. And they did this over and over again. They submitted the same education, the same experience, changed the name from Abdul to John, and all of a sudden companies started calling them back. Sir, those are dynamics of systemic bias, implicit or hyper-aggressive racism that must be examined. Tell me, how do you back engineer that? How do you examine it without the use of critical race theory?
Well, first of all, so critical race theory, let's be clear about what it is, as we have been doing with this conversation. It is indeed a framework which would look at all of those things, and it wouldn't actually, what you're doing, Dr. Rich, you're actually kind of trying to interrogate a little bit. And words that wound, all of the critical race theorists, particularly Matsuda and Crenshaw and all of them who wrote that book, they're very clear.
Look, these type of niggas too, they'll be like, these type of niggas too. They teach me in school for being smart and making good grades. He one of them niggas. Yeah, they say you're acting white. But he like, bruh, I don't know where that nigga's from. I'm from the hood. I bet he'll say that shit too. He one of them niggas. I could tell he one of them guys who say everybody teased him for being smart and getting his education. All that shit. He got that kind of energy on him.
All racial disparities must have racist outcomes, and there is a conversation to be had about that.
That's why I hate black people so much. He probably is from the hood. He probably one of them niggas who's like, oh, they tease me for talking like a white boy, but really, niggas didn't probably even tease him for talking like a white boy because like homeboy, and I know that make him mad too because like he probably like, oh, niggas tease me for talking like a white boy. They got white people out there pushing this shit and they telling niggas to start saying this, right? But really, to tell the truth, niggas probably really didn't even tease him for that. You know what I'm saying? Well, he thought it was because he was talking like a white boy, but it's really just because he come off weak. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, niggas smell weakness. Like if they see a nigga talking like this and acting like this, they gonna try to rob him, beat him up, everything. You know, not because he trying to act white and we're just like, no, niggas, you just gonna stay down with us because you black and that's all you ever gonna be. Yeah, I really like that. It's just, maybe somewhere psychologically you can find that or you can debate that or come to that. But that's really on the surface level, not why they would fuck with a nigga like this. The reason why they fuck with a nigga like him is because he just come off to be a man. He come off so weak. Black women hate. I wonder who this dude. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna do probably a follow. If I find out, if I can look on Google and find out who this dude married to, I'm gonna do a video and see what's going on. I'm gonna break the whole marriage down. I don't even know his name. I don't even know who this nigga name is. I just know that he is just some. I just heard this thing today and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do a video on this shit. Cause, man, this type of nigga here. It's a bunch of niggas he be dogging out. Cause I got another one with that other little nigga. But I just did it cause I heard this today. So I'm like, let's rock with it. You feel me? The nigga, I want to see what kind of wife he got. Cause women are not attracted to the thing he's doing. Like, if this nigga can get a white woman, which I know that's probably what he'll want, because he look like the type of nigga that want a white woman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing wrong with white women. Shit, we ain't bugging out on that. You feel me? You know, it's some good looking, especially the white girls in California, they bad. You feel me? But this nigga is like the type of dude that want a white woman but can't get one. Because they like, fuck, if I'm gonna fuck with a black dude, I don't want a black dude trying to be a white dude. You feel me? You're not white, bro. So it's gonna come off lame. He like always like, he probably think, yeah, I black people. I can't stand him. And he think he gonna get a racist white woman. That's what's so stupid about these type of dudes, too. You probably think you're going to get a racist, a conservative white woman. A conservative white woman is going to be like, no, I'm fit to fuck with a white man. How would that look, me going back to my conservative daddy with your nigger head? You feel me? Like, they not fit to be trying to hear that shit. You feel me? But Shorty, he the type of nigga who try to step to her with that, I shit on black people, don't you like that? The only people who like that, nobody likes it, to be honest. Nobody likes what he's doing. White liberals look at him as obviously pathetic, like, and like, I don't know who told white people they can't call black people Uncle Toms, but I'm here to give all the white men in the world a pass. You can call all these niggas like this Uncle Toms, bro. That is not racist. Nigga, really, that is anti-racist. That's anti-fascist. Nigga, that's Antifa. You know what I'm saying? You can call this bitch-ass nigga Uncle Tom, because that's what the fuck he is. You feel me? They not going to